Hello, welcome to another rendition of Math is Easy. Take it step by step. So here I'd like to continue with manually simplifying square roots or radicals, numbers inside the radical. And so let's just get into it. Using a factor tree to show all factors of a number is probably some of the easiest ways I know how to do it manually without a calculator. Let's use the square root of 4. I want to use a very friendly term. So what are all the multiples of 4? And this kind of gets into our example of the factor tree. So what are all the multiples of 4? Well, I know 1 times 4. And then I know 4 is an even number, so I'll try 2, the smallest even number. And I know 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, so what are all the factors or multiples of 4? We have 1 times 2 gives us 4. So you're going to want to substitute these values inside the radical for 4. Since 1 times 2 equals 4, you can substitute that into your radical. Let's go ahead and continue on. And that's what I'm showing you here in this next step. 1 times 2 equals 4. So I'm just substituting those factors for 4 inside of the radical. And the next step I wanted to show you here is the invisible 1. Okay, if you missed my invisible 1 videos, go ahead and take a look. It's extremely valuable. It really helps you to understand some things. So again, I removed the 1. Let me show you that here again. I removed the 1 from inside the radical because anything times 1 is itself. I was just using that because I try not to skip steps. I want to show you everything so there is no confusion. So here I've got a perfect pair of 1 term. And in radicals, again, like in part 1, you need a perfect pair, excuse me, to pull out just one value. You want to show this invisible 1 because anything you pull out of the radical, you need to multiply times the term in front. And if there's nothing showing, there really is an invisible 1. It will clarify what you need to do. It will lessen your confusion. So in this next step, I'm showing you here, excuse me, two of the same terms, you pull out one term. That term is going to be multiplied with whatever is outside that radical or the square root. Here, 2 times 1 is 2. What's left inside of the radical? It is gone. So I'm just showing you in that next step. 2 times 1 is 2. Square root of 0 is 0. It doesn't exist anymore. That radical is gone. So the square root of 4 equals a value of 2. Now, we got a little more time here on the video. I'd like to show you some more examples using a factor tree and manually simplifying these square roots. So we got a square root of 144 and 86. So first I would like to show you how to break down that 144 using a factor tree. Now 144 is an even number. I know I can divide 2 into any even number. That's what I'm showing you here. So 2 times 72 gives me 144. 72 can be divided by 2 again to give me 36. 36 can be divided by 2 to give me 18. 18 can be divided by 2 to give me 9. And finally, 9 is represented by 3 times 3. So 144 is 3 times 3 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So I'm going to take those smallest factors, I'm going to show you here, and I'm going to put them inside that radical representing 144. Okay, and so again, I just wanted to show you how to get to this point. Again, two perfect pairs. You can pull out a 2. You can pull out 1, 2, because there's a perfect pair. You can pull out another 3. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 3 is 12. Square root of 144 is 12. But I just wanted to show you how to use that factor tree. So let's go back up here and let's continue to break down some of these terms. I have multiple examples here on this side. I got the square root of 86. Another even number, 2 times 43 is 86. 43 is 1 times 43. So 1 times 2 times 43 would be the factors or numbers that would multiply to 86. Now, since I don't have a perfect pair here, that 86 is just going to stay inside the radical. It's as simplified as far down as you can simplify it. If I'm going too fast, go ahead and rewind this video. Watch it as many times as you need to. I'm moving on to another example. Square root of 45. I want to use 45 in my factor tree to break down all the multiples of 45 so I could substitute them inside that radical. So I know 3 times 15 is 45. And I know 15 is 3 times 5. So what I would do here, again, 3 times 3, which is 9, times 5 equals 45, showing you that here. I can then substitute that inside the radical. Moving further, I got one pair of 3's. Pull out that 3. 3 times 1 is 3. To simplify, square root of 45, you get 3 times the square root of 5. That 5 is a loner. It's got to stay inside that radical. I got a few more examples I'd love to show you in part 3. So thank you for joining me. Math is easy. Take it step by step.